In what will be seen by many people as the return of La Dolce Vita, Italy has announced plans to open its borders and start lifting travel restrictions from early June. So, what does this mean for Italy and its long-suffering population? Whilst you ponder on that question, please subscribe to the Expat Essentials for Italy YouTube channel, and then click the bell icon to avoid missing out on important news, and further videos on life in Italy. And feel free to share the video and link, too. Plus, if you watch the video to the very end, you'll be able to gain access to a special bonus to help you create videos like this. What is effectively the second phase in getting Italy and Italians back to work? After some factories reopened in the last couple of weeks, many Italians are breathing a sigh of relief. The Italian government has been under constant economic pressure to kickstart its tourism sector, which accounts for 13% of its gross domestic product (GDP). It's anticipated that Italy's economy will shrink by 9% this year, the worst since the Second World War. Giuseppe Conte, the Italian Prime Minister, acknowledges that the country is taking a calculated risk, amidst fears of a second wave of the virus. It's unclear if people traveling to Italy after the 3rd of June will have to self-isolate for 2 weeks. However, it appears such a restriction will not be imposed on EU nationals traveling from other EU countries. This means that the British will not be able to visit Italy without having to self-isolate, unless further announcements reversing that decision are announced before then. Italians can also move around the regions of Italy from the 3rd of June, although it's been emphasized that if the virus worsens, the regions will be closed again. If the lifting of restrictions is an attempt to salvage the lucrative holiday season, the damage has already been done, and, for this year anyway, cannot be reversed. Aside from people not wanting to visit Italy, a country that has taken the full brunt of the devastating impact of the virus, many have cancelled holidays for this year anyway, or, at best, deferred them until next year. And in a further move to appease Italians, restaurants and retail shops, including hairdressers, can open from Monday the 18th of May. However, social distancing restrictions will still apply. For example, in restaurants and bars, tables are to be spaced 3 feet apart, and the number of people in shops is to be restricted at any one time. The news is also welcomed by the farming community, as up to 150,000 workers from Eastern European countries are going to be brought into the country. Italians will be allowed to visit friends and family, as long as they live in the same region, and churches will reopen, although social distancing rules will be imposed. However, a ban on people gathering in large numbers will continue in force. In reaching a balance between the ongoing requirements of the country and its citizens, and an acknowledgement of the 33,000 people who have lost their lives as a consequence of the virus, Italy is taking more tentative steps to get back to some level of normality. With its health services coping much better than a month ago, and the incidence of new cases and deaths as a consequence of the virus continuing to fall on a daily basis, the country now moves into a new and uncertain era. To keep up to date with snippets of daily key news items and expat life in Italy, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to ensure you don't miss out on future updates, and watch the video to the very end where you can access more videos from the end screen on expat life in Italy. Plus, don't forget to check out the special bonus to help you create videos like this, in the description box below this video. Thanks for watching. Here are those videos coming up. Until next time, ciao for now.